Hey guys, Max from Max Talks Cars here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about 5 ways to save money on your car insurance. Now, a recent article found that the average cost for UK car insurance was £429 per year, but of course age, your car and your location can actually affect those premiums by up to 500%, sometimes even more. So that's what we're going to be looking at today, how you can use these tips and tricks to save money on your car insurance. Now, the first tip is never pay monthly. What insurance providers will do is they will add a premium onto your insurance cost if you pay monthly rather than a one-time annual fee. Now, of course, if you have to pay monthly, then you should do it that way because some people can't afford to obviously pay that lump sum up front. But because of the interest and other things that the insurance companies do, the monthly cost can sometimes be significantly higher over the course of a year than just paying as a one-off annual lump sum. So the first tip is try not to pay monthly on your car insurance, try and pay annually upfront. Now, the second reason is don't let your insurance auto renew. What I mean by that is when your insurance is coming to its renewal, sometimes car insurance companies will just automatically renew your insurance at a new rate unless you go to them and tell them that you would like to either switch to another provider or that you're looking to find out what the best price is on your car insurance. So for example, if you're paying £700 a month, that might go down on auto renewal by £10-20 per month. But if you were to shop around, you might be able to find an insurance provider who will actually do it for £500. And so if you were to go with them, or if you were to tell your current provider that that's what the insurance other provider was offering, they might be able to give you a discount or match that price. So never let your insurance auto renew. Always shop around and always ask your insurance company what the best price is that they can do for your yearly car insurance. Now, the third tip is to purchase insurance that includes a black box. Now, for those of you who don't know what a black box is, it's essentially a tracking system that sits in your car that monitors your speed, how late sometimes you travel in the evenings. Some of these black box policies do have a curfew, so you can't drive your car after a certain period of time, but also it helps you to not drive so recklessly. Now, if you want to drive above the speed limit and you want to, do all these things, obviously you shouldn't, but don't get a black box, just do normal insurance. But for those of you who want to stick to the speed limit, drive normally and save money on your car insurance, the black box would really, really help, because what they can do is the insurance companies can then see exactly how good a driver you are, and your insurance can then reduce if you have really good months in terms of the speed and the way you are driving. Now, the fourth thing to do is to build up your no claims bonus. Now, what this is when you take out your first car, when you buy your first car and you get your first insurance policy, you will start off with no claims, because the insurance company doesn't know anything about you. They don't know how good a driver you are. You're just starting out, so of course your premiums are going to be a lot higher. But with no claims, what this allows you to do is, as you build up your driving stature, so the more years you begin driving for, so after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you'll build up these years of no claims bonus. And essentially, if you don't have any accidents, you won't have to use up these no claims bonuses. If you do have an accident, you can choose to either pay it off yourself, but if you went through your insurance provider, your no claims bonus could be affected. But the no claims bonus essentially lets the insurance companies know how good a driver you are, which then allows your insurance premium to drop the older you get and also the more years that you've been driving. And my fifth point is to add a second named driver on your insurance. When I first started out driving, my insurance was coming out at £2,500 for my first year on a 1.2 litre Volkswagen Polo, which seemed extortionate. So what we did is that we added my parents to my insurance provider. A second name, either my dad or my mum. And what that did is that lowered the price significantly. This might not work all the time, but it's a way to lower your car insurance because you've got a more experienced driver who is kind of a guarantor for you, so that you can get lower car insurance. And a bonus tip is purchase the same car but with a smaller engine. There are lots of cars that look very similar, but the only main difference is that the engine might be bigger or smaller. Let's take my car for example. I have an Audi A1 S-Line Competition, and it's got a 2-litre engine and 197 brake horsepower. But you can get my car in the S-Line spec, which pretty much looks the same, but with a 1-litre engine. And so what that means is that if you're looking to get a nice looking car, you don't necessarily have to get the fastest car or the most powerful car. If you get the same car but with a smaller engine, it's going to be in a lower insurance bracket because it's not going to be as fast or as dangerous. So if you are looking to purchase a car, have a look around at the other specs of engines and see how the insurance would differ by changing those engine sizes. But that would be my bonus tip. So if you've enjoyed this video, please do go ahead and click that like and subscribe button. Comment below what videos you'd want to see more of, and I look forward to educating you more in the next videos. So bye then.